It's time once again for our Status of the Week. Who's this week's winner? Who has demonstrated excellence in their quest for more government? That government is the answer to all our problems. My gosh, with so many candidates, it's really hard to pick one. But once again, this week's winners, Republican Representative Greg Chaney and Democrat Representative Brooke Green. Yes, they're back once again with a repeat performance on the same issue as what they got the nod for last time. Chaney and Green have another bipartisan anti-targeted picketing bill. This time, their newly minted House Bill 288 is so bad. It's worse than their last attempt to keep protesters away from the homes of elected officials and bureaucrats. The new bill would make it unlawful to publish, post, disseminate, or disclose an individual's residential address or other information with the intent to cause another person to engage in targeted residential picketing. So now, under the bill, the conduct of the picketer isn't the question. It's the conduct of the person supplying the information that leads to the picketing, and that's a misdemeanor. This is super concerning because consider that Idaho has 105 state lawmakers. It's not hard to find the addresses of every single last one of them. And in fact, here's a book. Many of these legislators list their addresses in the legislative directory. It's published every year and available, and it's in hard copy and also online. So if I were to say, hey, you should go pick up a copy of the legislative directory and let Greg Chaney and Brooke Green know your opinion of House Bill 288, then people use that information to picket Greg and Brooke. I may now be guilty of a crime under their bill. And you might say, now, Wayne, there's probably no proof in this case that you intended the protesters to show up at their house, but a prosecutor doesn't need to prove a case to file a charge. They only need to have something in place that allows for a criminal action to be indicated in order to make an example out of me or silence me or make people fear their own government, that they could be in trouble, they could be next. Listen, I have said before and I will say it again, I do not like the idea of people going to other people's personal residences and protesting them. People have tried it with me, and I don't care for it a lot. But freedom of speech is a constitutionally protected, God-given right, and I will not yield 1 inch on this. Passing new laws that have the effect of silencing people or criminalizing free speech or criminalizing the facilitation of free speech or criminalizing intent as it applies to free speech is dangerous, it's horrid, it's un-American, and is the kind of thing that only a statist can love, which is why Greg Chaney and Brooke Green are once again our Status of the Week. Congratulations to you. Who should be the Status of the Week next time? Would you kindly do me a favor, drop me a note, wayne@idahofreedom.org, and let me know what you think of this week's episode, as well as any ideas you have for the next Status of the Week. Until next time.